Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a while. I was actually planning to do this video before, but I didn't have that much time testing this new pair of boots. As you see in the title, this is the Traction Tred Lite. It is a boot that is going to replace my previous work boot that it was a complete disaster. It was the Max Bones. This one's right here. I don't know if you can see that. They got all completely destroyed. The front of the boot, have a bunch of cuts on the side. You can see how it's already like collapsing on itself. It's not super flimsy. I was expecting a little bit more flimsy than this, but I guess I was expecting a little bit more use out of them. They got out of service on October because of this. Like I said in my previous video, this is a really bad design and it broke. So at the end of the day, one of my work days, I wasn't able to take the boots out. I have to like forcefully pull them out of my feet because this stupid thing broke. So one of my coworkers says, "Oh, you have a 1-year warranty on the mechanism," and actually the guy at Red Wings told me the same thing when I got the new boots and said, "Oh, you can bring them over and we can fix that. You have a 1-year warranty." But I mean, for what? Like, it's already broke, it's already snapped, the water already goes in. This like little waterproof logo there doesn't do anything because, like I said in my previous video, I think it was like 2 months when the waterproof went out. So in that sense, I went and I was thinking of getting some Irish setters, but because I needed the safety toe. But Irish setters, they didn't have. I like my boots to be tall, to be at least 8 inches. So I ended up with these ones. The guy talked me into these ones. I was a little bit hesitant at the beginning. A little bit cheaper than the Max Bones for like $10. It's a traction tread. It comes with 2 different composite materials. So I don't know how much that's gonna last. I don't know if they're gonna split or anything. But like, I don't know if you can, let me see if I can focus. See, you see this is 2 different composite materials here. So apparently it makes the sole to be a little bit lighter, but at the same time, this material at the bottom, it has more traction and it's more resistant than your regular traction tread that you find on a mock toe, on the classic. These ones, they've been in use since October. Like you can see, they have some wear and tear, but it's nothing crazy. This is a leather boot. They still are waterproof. Like, we're going through the rainy season here in California right now, so they're still waterproof. They're comfortable as hell. They're light for being a leather boot. They're to be fair, they're a little bit more heavy than my Max Bones. I do like a little bit of details on this one. You have the fast hooks, way better than the stupid little ratchet system. It's faster, it's easier, and if you lose one of your laces, you go to Red Wing and they will give you new laces immediately. So that is, I guess, like a lifetime warranty, kind of like a lifetime for the boot warranty. Every time you need laces, they will just give them to you for free. And one of the most important aspects between these ones and the other ones is, like, I got the other ones the same around the beginning of the year, and the toe got like that when we were replacing the cleats in the marina. Okay, because you have to be on your knees doing that. I just finished that this year with these ones, and that's all the damage I got from the same type of job. You can see a little bit of like smooshing on the. This is supposed to be like a little bit flatter. Like, actually, I'm gonna put a picture from the website, but you can see it's a little bit of smooshing here. But I mean, the leather is still fine. So they look good. They're a little bit more stockier look than a regular mock toe. But I don't mind. They look good for being a work boot. They're comfortable. They come with all the stuff that I needed. So far, it's been what, October, November, December. It's almost January, so it's been 4 months. I think they're pretty holding up pretty good. And compared to the Max Bones, it's way better boot. This one is the. Let me see if I can find the number of this. It's the 3522. Now the specific model number is called the Traction Tred Lite. I think it's like 3 or 4 different variations of this one. If I can find them on the website when I'm doing the edit, I'll put it there. It's like a shorter version of this boot. Some people prefer a shorter boot. And there's some other stuff. I think they're not complying to certain specific safety regulations. So there's cheaper versions. It's not extremely cheaper versions, but it's like $20-$30. So if you don't need those safety features added to the boot, you can save some money there. But other than that, I think this is a great boot, at least for work. It has completely replaced my other boots. In the future, if this boot gets me a year for the price, I will continue buying this boot, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna give me a year, because one of my co-workers was wearing this type of boot last year, and right now he's coming close to 10 months of work, and the boots still look the same. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be able to get a year out of this boot. So I would totally recommend it. So far I haven't have any problems with the boot per se. I can check. Let me see if I can find some of the reviews here. So the review overall is a 3.4. Let's go. I usually go to the terrible ones, like the 1-star reviews. Guy here posts the sport quality. Looks like the heel is like peeling off. Some other people put here bad stitching. It looks like it's peeling off. The boot is completely covered in mud. So when you have a lot of mud and grime and stuff like that, if you don't have really thick stitching, kind of like the one you find on Nick's or White's boots, it's gonna be really easy for your boot to happen something similar to this. I'm gonna see if I can be able to put what I'm looking at the screen right now, so you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. But like if this type of environment, I don't think this is will be the type of boot for this type of environment. Poor quality. It looks like the same problem. Like everybody that is putting pictures here on the website is the same problem. Like the stitchings are like falling off. John, I purchased this boot. The stitching is coming off. The stitching is coming off. So everybody's kind of like complaining about the stitching, and they're complaining about 2 particular parts. So this one is this one here, the stitching here on the cap toe, and the other one is this one here. And as you can see, the thread of this stitching is really fine. So yeah, I can see that being a problem. And what I mean is, if you're working on the mud, concrete, something like that, I don't think this boot is designed to be doing that, just because that type of stitching is not gonna hold up in the grime. And it's just because of the mechanics of how a shoe or a boot will work. You have to be more specific on what you're looking for. It's like every other tool. If you're using a tool for something that is completely not its purpose, you're gonna have a hard time using that tool. So so far I don't have any problems. If I see stitching coming off of these boots in less than 6 months, 7 months, 8-month period, I will make an update in this video, and I will share with you guys. But I'm a pretty normal wearer. I don't beat up my boot like I said in the past video. I'm not extremely overweight. That's another thing that happens a lot. Like if you're 200, 300 pounds and you're using a boot that is not designed to hold that much weight. I'm sorry, but the boot is gonna explode at some point. It's too much fucking weight in the boot. So far I think it's a exceptional boot for the price. Like I say in some of my other videos, it's really difficult nowadays to find anything under $100. Even the cheap boots are, you cannot find them under $100. So other than that, this is going to be my review for this boot, the 3522s. If anything happens, I will update it. I'm gonna try to be more consistent on my videos now. I know I keep seeing that, but like you guys can see, my setup is a little bit it looks more like a setup, I should say. So now I have the advantage to just walk into here, turn on the camera, and then just start recording everything that is coming to my mind. So I don't know if that's a good thing, but anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you enjoy what you see, comment, share, tell me if you used this boot before, what is your experience. If you love it, if you hate it, if you destroy it, let me know. Okay, all right guys, see you in the next one.